Welcome to Ball and Ballers Pod. I'm Z and I'm still on holiday, just enjoying myself, living it up. I watched the game yesterday on the big screen that they had in the main area where all everybody just chills and kids play and all that stuff. But they had a big screen there, so I watched it up there. I had really good seats because I watched the Palace game beforehand and Chelsea. It was a tough loss, especially when we were the better team. We 22 chances, come on, 22 chances compared to theirs. I think they had about 9. We had more possession, 62% possession. We basically just tore it up. We were the better team and we didn't deserve to lose. On the bright side though, Arsenal do have one of the best defenses in the league, which a lot of the time they were just blocking, but that's what defenses do. You can't knock them for it. We did have some outstanding players. Let's go on to our poorest player first. We had our poorest player would have been probably, or one of them was Bruno. I was disappointed the way he played. He could have played a lot better. So Casemiro surprised me. He played a lot. He played really well, to be fair. So I take back what I said when I said Ugarte should start because Casemiro didn't have the legs. Casemiro played really well. The main standout for me was Matheus Cunha and Mbeumo. Them two. And the runs were great. The crosses from Mbeumo weren't the best. But overall, they were our best performers on the day. Some of the runs that Cunha made, especially the one where he tapped it past the Arsenal player and then just spun and chased it down, ran with it. There was a point where Cunha got the ball in our half, ran the full length of the pitch. I think there's about dribble past 4 of the Arsenal players, all close together. Went up to the right and then obviously went a bit too wide and shot. So we had some good transitions, some good movements. We played well in defense. Dorgu was brilliant. Euro, another great game. And the main thing was Gyökeres. He was kept at bay all night by De Ligt. 0 shots, 0 chances, 0 anything. He was just, De Ligt had him under control. Even Luke Shaw played well. I'm not going to knock Luke Shaw. So it's basically, the way I put it is, I've seen an all-round great performance. Mount was exceptional. I have been a bit hard on him over the last few years, but that's a lot of times due to his injury. But he was exceptional, and it was a game that we didn't deserve to lose. But if we play like that all season or at the same level, there's no way we're finishing 15th. Currently, after one game, yes, we're back in 15th. We seem to be haunted by that position. But I don't see us, if we play like that against Fulham, play like that against, is it Brentford after? We should win them too, and then it moves us on to Man City. Let's see how Man City get on. The first game that Rangers was just exceptional. So that'll be a tough game, as we know. Chelsea game will be a tough game. And if you play like we did against Arsenal, against them two, and we start clicking against Fulham, we start clicking against Brentford, I don't see why we can't play like that against Man City or Chelsea and get a result. But it was just exceptional and we did not deserve to lose. Afterwards, Amorim was pressed on the goalkeeper situation because obviously we lost due to a mistake by Bayendia. Replays show Bayendia's hands up, but you got to be strong in that position. You can't just blame, because a lot of the time the players will press you as a goalkeeper just so they could score. So you can't really just blame Arsenal and the pushing of the ref for that. A goal's a goal. We lost. Back to the drawing board. A game that we definitely should have won. 22 chances, you could at least expect to score a few more. But the players haven't gelled yet, they haven't clicked. Sesko did come on in the second half, about the 65th minute. I felt he had more touches, but he didn't really get into the game. And maybe he'll start against Fulham, and then we can see the whole combination of Cunha, Mbeumo and Sesko down the front three. Personally, I'll probably stick Bruno and Mount in midfield. If Bruno's a number 10, Mount can obviously play that position too. So, and if they're both playing in midfield, great. But I see how this started off with Mount up front, but somehow he pulled back into that midfield area, and Cunha just rotated to get in front. But it was the tactics I was happy with, the play I was happy with. I weren't happy with Bayern Diaz's mistake, but hey, what can you do? Amorim was pressed about the goalkeeper situation after, and he said they all got to fight. Onana was unfit, hence why he weren't chosen. But if I feel like even though we lost, there's more positives than negatives, and going forward that will help immensely, especially when we play next Sunday against Fulham. And I'm feeling confident we're going to get a good result and walk away with a win on that one. So that's pretty much all I have time for in this video, and I'll catch you on the next one. But for now, see you later and catch up with you soon.